Welcome back, ladies and gents. Another beautiful day here on my world, I guess. But yes, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous around here in Minecraftville, typically. Pigman is over there. Quick little note as we get started here. And yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. I've been busy though. I've been absolutely swamped here on my world. Um, Couple of quick notes. So we're up to 872 buckets. Cool, right? Which is 873,000 millibuckets. Now this is what? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 zeros, right? Before you get to the one. Well, right now we're only dealing with six. So this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, 10,000 buckets of liquefacted coal for you to get that reward. It's a decent amount of time. Um, at least that's what the top says. It's weird because this is kind of where I get a little bit confused. Up at the top, it says 10,000 buckets. Here, it says what? 1,000 bucket? 100,000 buckets. Is that right? Either way, we've barely even made a dent. Is it 100,000 buckets? Because that's a lot of buckets. That's a crazy amount of buckets. And well, this will just go. But if that's like 100K buckets of liquefacted coal, like that's going to take a long time. But yeah, I get a little confused to say the least, right? This one says 100,000 buckets of liquefacted coal. So we're barely even scratching the surface. We're at 1% of that repeatable quest. All of these are basically 100,000. These ones are 50,000. That's a lot. That's a lot of liquid, right? And yeah, cool. It's a repeatable quest and you get a lot of money for it. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. But that's a lot of coal. That's a lot of liquefied coal. One of the other things that I did is I moved over my, angel ring thing into here. So that's good. And let's head on down to our garden, our intersection here. I wanted to, excuse me, sir. Sir, what are you doing in here? This is a no horse zone. Get out of my base. Get out of my base. Yeah, how do you like that, apples? As I'm spoiling everything on the outside. Yeah. Don't give me lip. Don't give me lip, horse. Get out of my base. Get out of my face. Get out of my base. Thank you very much. But yeah, as you can see, I've put in a lot of work, to say the least, around here. Definitely been putting in some time and effort. Just a full day, no big deal. Right? Who cares? My time is worthless compared to everybody else's. But no, been putting in a lot of work for the design and for our intersection here. And I think it's turned out pretty darn awesome. I'm just kind of getting the walls. I've kind of completed the circular kind of feel around the garden. I like the grass. I kind of went with that. We got the nice little pathways, nice and uniform, pretty straightforward. Looks crafted, right? And it really gives a nice feel when you come through and you take a walk. You see this gorgeous slime quartz tree right there in the middle. You got the nice like blue of the water matching the blue of the lamps. Very bright, very green. I still haven't done anything underneath these guys, but we will get there soon enough. Have no fear. We will be doing it. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. It's a great little walk. And we're getting a lot of spawns, which is cool. We didn't really have animals up until this point. So, hello, horse. Can you tell your friend over there to stay out of my base? Thank you. But yeah, so it's working out pretty good. I'll probably throw down a mega torch or something like that over here as well, just to make sure that we don't have any mob spawns. Because these lapis lamps, they light things up, but they don't. Mobs can still spawn there. They're kind of a unique thing. But I really like the looks of them, so I kind of went with it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. I like my little garden intersection. See, apparently my dogs even like it. No big deal. All right. And then I started working on the next section over here. Now, this section here is going to be our crop section that I've been working on, and I'm building up the tower, or it's pretty much going to be a big tower. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm not scaling it like 4 by 4 or anything like that. It's just going to be a big, huge tower. And I've got most of the first level done. Pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. There is some extra detailing that I got to get in there for, and we will definitely be doing that. But as you can see, we have fertilized dirt from Random Things is the one I went with because I don't have any chicken manure. I've basically used it or thrown it all away. But that leads us to starting up our farms. Yeah, farms indeed. Now, because we're using all of this as dirt, right? Is there a way to upgrade these? I don't think there is, right? Oh, you can photogenic them. That's interesting. Seed reprocess, I think, is more efficient. But anyways, we need a whole bunch of dirt for this build here, I decided I'll plant down the dirt seeds here first. Now, this fertilized dirt should give us about 3 times, I think it says, the growth speed, which is pretty good in my books, especially if I don't want to be standing over here with a watering can or like automating a watering can scenario. So we should get some pretty active growth cycles on our seeds using this dirt. And the other nice thing about it is you don't have to supply it with water. It's perfectly fine just the way it is. It doesn't need any water. It's a little unique. It doesn't appear like it's even even tilled when you do till it. But I really like this. I really like what I'm doing here, and this base and everything, and getting started on the seeds over here is awesome. So I think these lower levels, we're gonna go like stone and dirt are gonna be obviously the first 2. I'm probably gonna I might do like a full level of straight Infernium or something like that, like something crazy with Inferium. But then again, you can upgrade it, so I don't know if it's really necessary, Kind of debating on that one a little bit. But this guy's definitely going to be stone here. We need, we have all that cobblegen now. Do we even need stone seeds? I don't even know if we need stone essence anymore. We have infinite cobble now. I mean, granite, you can get the other ones instead of paying for them, but I have no plans to ever use them. Gravel we could automate. I don't think we need stone seeds anymore at all. Now, nature seeds I definitely want. We got some nature going on here. I definitely need some nature essence. I probably don't need a full field of it, but what other option do we have, right? Go big or go home. Is that kind of what we're doing here right now? I think so. So yeah, I'm just going to be planting. I'm going to be building a little bit. One of the things that I've ran out of is prismarine. I never really breeded that chicken to be a 10-10-10, or like have 16 of them, I should say, at that level. But man, look at how fast that grew. That is great. That is a lot of amazing dirt. That's absolutely awesome. I love it. I love it. Now, we do need to come up with a way to harvest these guys, right? Now, there's a few different ways that we can do that, and that's our current goal, is to now harvest these things, right? Should we do, like, straight up wheat, too? Probably, right? Like, what about the vanilla crops? Do we care? Maybe we do nature essence into wheat? Can we do that? I think we can, right? Let's see. Nature essence. Boom. Click. So we can do sugarcane, we can do pumpkins, we can do wheat. Yeah. Oh, I do use that a ton. I knew that. Man, I'm like that dense. It's fine. So maybe we do that into wheat, for example, and then that can go into our grassoline operation here. That's pretty easy, I think, once we get that automated. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about the different ways that we can do this. There is a thing from Actually Additions called the Farmer. Plant and harvest different types of crops and other plants, etc., etc., etc. right? No big deal. It's pretty cool. It does basically, you know, you just farm things. Simple as that. It does an area and you get things. It's pretty nice. It's pretty easy. Um, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's a block that can once placed in plant and harvest different types of crops. Cool, right? Um, my big question is this going to work? It'll farm a 9 by 9 area. That's exactly the size that we need. Let's give this farmer a try first. If this one doesn't work, we'll go with a different setup here. So let's see. Inori crystal blocks. Okay, we'll have to get some of that going. I do not have this down anywhere. Okay, I was afraid of that. And a button, please. Button. Not button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Iron. I haven't even made this stuff yet. Like that's how crazy. We haven't even dealt with any of this. With all this quartz around, this block is actually quite detrimental to my health, to say the least. I think I'm going to... Oh, man, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? Where am I going to put this? Because if we shoot it up anywhere in our base, it's going to transform our quartz into etch quartz. I think I gotta put it like on the roof. I think I'm gonna put it up here somehow. All right, let's just do this quickly, and I'll have to figure out a better solution for this as we go. But we need this to be turned into Inori crystal blocks, just like so, right? Boom and boom, click, and away we go. So I don't know if we'll actually have enough power in this thing. Oh yeah, we had loads of power. Okay. We'll leave that there for right now. If you guys have any ideas, or like, does obsidian stop it or something like that? Stop the laser beam so I can maybe make a little cavern for it, something along those lines maybe. But yeah, anyways, let's carry on. We need an iron casing, no big deal, right? We need to get ourselves a farmer. So let's try this farmer out first on its own. We're going to get ourselves a flux, not a flux plug, right? Flux plug is the one that goes in. Yeah. Flux, yeah. This one, point. That's the one. Can't speak, apparently. I can't speak. That's okay. All right, let's grab a little bit of this. We need a lot of it. There we go. Okay, flux point. Good. All right, cool. That's a great start. That's all we truly... I mean, we need an ender chest as well. Let's get those two while we're at it. We need a chest. We need a chest. Boom. There we go. Okay. Ender chest times 2. Excellent. And for crops and things like that, do we have, like, green dye? What do we have for dye in here? Lime? Nope. Is all my dye over yonder? I think it is. Let's go take a look. I still haven't merged over everything yet, but we've done a pretty decent job so far. And it's pretty easy to do the rest. I've literally just been a little bit lazy. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nothing in there. What's over here? What do we got over here? We got a lot of cool stuff over here. There we go. Some lime. That's fine. We'll do a little bit of like lime white or something along those lines. Okay. Now, I want to keep this pretty compact. I want to keep a lot of my avenues and things like that open and available. Look at how fast this grew. This is great. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here is where we need the farmer, right? And I think that's in the right direction. I'm not positive. And does it spit out the top or not? I'm not too sure. But let's just try this, and let's see what we can do. Okay? Boom. It's harvesting. It's replanting. That's good enough for me. It even gets you the fertilized essence. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Cool. It seems we're working pretty good. I like it. Let's just grab this guy. And if we throw that on top, does it only output out the back? It might only output out the back. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. Actually, additions, page 4. Boom, 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 boom. Left side's GUIs for seeds, while other things that should be planted. The right side will contain harvested goods. Yeah. Tilled by the farmer itself. Doesn't really say, does it? So I bet you we can pull it out, right? Like we can probably force this to be compact, right? So if we go and put that there, just as an example, and say we're going to keep this guy for our base, okay? So this guy here, we're going to take back to our base. So that's good. Now, if we get ourselves some sort of like, even like the translocators or the test locators, I would definitely recommend using the test locators where possible. But whatever, I'm just going to do this. If I do an item translocator, boom, and we grab 2 of those, and you know what? Because we basically have infinite resources, we might as well throw in some glowstone on these bad boys as well. If I throw this down, and we go like so, and we pencil that in, beautiful. Okay, so it'll pull out all of those items. That's good. Does it pull out the seeds? It does not. Excellent stuff. Okay, good. We can glowstone that as well, like I said. So that's great. So now in this chest, we have all of our dirt essence and the fertilized essence. Beautiful. That's good stuff. Now, obviously, we have a lot of work at home to do because now we need to get the storage capabilities for this essence, right? Or else it's just going to fill up our drive here, right? It's just going to be a big old mess. So we need to pull out all of our dirt, all of our fertilized essence that we have here. And I know we have more over there as well. But we also are going to need a drawer of some sort. Now, I think we should go full drawer, full basic drawer for each essence. I wonder if these can be loaded into a compacting drawer quickly. Let's take a quick glance. No, not really. Okay. That's good to know, though, right? It's a good test. It's always a good test to kind of double check. Okay. So compacting drawer doesn't really do it. This guy here, what is in this? Okay. We need to lock, unlock. Hello? Why is this locked? Like, this is really annoying. Lock. Unlock. Let's just grab a piece of prismarine here. See if we can't, like, fix this. There we go. Okay. Good. Good. There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. We're fine. All right. Anyways, back to where we were. We need a drawer, right? We need to come up with a drawer. And I think having a full drawer for each one of these is probably the way to go. So let's get ourselves a few chests. Let's get ourselves a couple of dark oak drawers. I need the dark oak over here. That's the other thing. I got to move my bonsais and stuff over as well. So I'll have to figure that one out in due time here. I haven't really thought about that. So we'll have to figure that soon enough. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay. That should tide us over. That's good. But we might have to do a little bit of extra work with our actual base here, right? Because, you know, we have these ender chests coming in. Oh, my Lord. I tell you, the phone's going off. Not ideal. So we have this ender chest kind of filling this storage system, and this storage system has the export bus on it, right? Now, with this export bus right here, we have a pretty good setup. We got a priority of 100. We're good to go, right? I'm kind of thinking that I should set up another storage system up above here on the other side, or even here. Now, this one's connected to the same ender chest, which is no big deal. But what I'm thinking is we have a separate ender chest or storage system exclusively for the essences. Does that make sense? I mean, it's kind of convoluted. It's 2 different export buses. But incorporating it into this, we have 1 spot available. And for us to expand that, we're going to be talking about slaves and things like that. And sometimes it can get a little questionable anyways. So I think I'm leaning more towards the thought process of another whole system. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a whole separate thing. So I started making the storage bus, things like that, and I'm just waiting for some stuff to cook up. So I decided to come and take a look at my coin miners up here. Is that 108 billion FE per coin? We're almost at 500,000 total mined coins. I mean, this is crazy, right? I mean, the infinite power, it doesn't matter, right? It's just going to keep going. And there is kind of like you can see the progress bar at the top kind of like, oh, okay, you can only work so fast, right? But look at this. This is it's still going. It's still mining. How many coins? What is this? 4 coins a second? It's fine. No big deal. There's probably better ways to do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is the perfect way, but I've already got another 350 while I was building things over there to get this thing done. So yeah. Anyways, I think it works pretty good. I think it's pretty darn solid. I threw down the essence here, as you can see, and look at all the dirt essence we've already been collecting from our area over there. I don't even have it chunk loaded right now. Actually, I should go do that while I'm waiting here. Boom, it's faster to fly. I love walking it, but it's faster to fly. So, boom and boom. So we're gonna go like this. We're going to chunk load that flux point. That's good. I got to build more of those farms too, but that's okay. We'll get there. I'm not too concerned or too worried. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent. Nope, one too high. Elevator, please. There we go. All right. I just kind of went with more skystone blocks. And the reason being is I actually need more ME controllers. Or at least I feel like I do. I actually... Am I one short? Oh, just the right amount. Okay, good. So this ring's going to go all the way around, like we've talked about before a couple of times. And I need to pull some cabling off of that section, okay? So I do need to get some more cables. And I'm actually low on fluics in general as well, which is not ideal. We need to probably solve that pretty soon here with some sort of a solution. I need to automate a little bit of this cable stuff just to make sure that whatever we're doing makes sense, right? There we go. 63. Okay. 63 cables. That will be fine for now. All right. We are going to zoom on over, just like we did before, to our system over here. So this guy's going to have an ME storage bus on it. Pretty straightforward. I'm going to give this the priority of 99. Okay. So it's going to try to place whatever I have over here first. Why did I come up one behind it? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I'll fix that later. But this one's going to be kind of like our second priority system here, right? So for the most part, I want all of my items to go in the other one. And if it can't go in there, then it's going to try here. And then if it can't go there, then it's going to place it in the drives. Okay? Make sense? I think so. I think it does. All right, let's grab some facades and just kind of cover this up. I do not like being able to see through my stuff. Simple as that. Okay, good enough for now. I'm not going to be writing the papers here for the best ever or anything like that. But the cool thing about this is we should now have our essences, which we do. Beautiful. I looked up water as well, and there's not really a need for water essence either at this point in time for us, so we're going to keep that to ourselves as well. But there we go, 452 dirt, just like that. That's pretty awesome, if you ask me. I'm a big fan. So let's go and grab some of this stuff that's in here, right? We got some stuff loitering around in various locations. This flux, for example, I should definitely have. Certus quartz, good. Nature, good. Inferium seeds, we do need that, but not right now. The rest of this, don't really need. I don't think I need. Not yet, anyways. We can take that, I guess. We don't need to, though. We don't need to. It's fine. Ah, there it is. Fertilized essence. That's the other stuff we needed. And I do have all that Infernium now, so we can get that going as well. Okay. We good? We good. We're good. I think we're good. All right, so all of this stuff, I can take it like this, throw it into our system, just like so. Boom and boom. Excellent. And all of that should have been placed into the drawers that I have designated for those essences. Boom and boom. 52, 499, 71. Good stuff. 720. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, so now I think it's just a matter of scaling up our farm over there to take it to the next level, right? We have the nature ones slated out there. You know, for all of this, we're going to need farmers, basically. So let's grab a few of those. Pretty straightforward. We got all the seeds for it, so it's not a big deal. For all of those, I'm going to need a flux point, right? You know, just to keep it simple, keep it clean, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll grab those. This will at least get us started a decent amount here. And we're going to need ender chests for all of these as well. So, boom. Let's get... I think I need at least 3 more. At least 3 more of those guys. And for all of that, we're also going to need the lime dye, right? We have it all the way over here still, and we're going to need it. So let's grab that, and away we go. So let me scale up these farms. Let me collect a few more essences. I got to make more fertilized dirt as well. But yeah, away we go. So because I don't have too many seeds or anything like that just yet, I'm actually going to go ahead with just some Infernium and our quartz seeds that, you know, we've had for however long. Now, the Infernium ones, we don't have very many of them. So hopefully we can get some expansion going there. And we'll throw down the Certus quartz. This will be really nice for us to have as well. So, yeah, little tiny steps in the right direction. But this will complete our current first floor. Now, like I said, I might move the Infernium. I kind of like the idea of, like, maybe Certus here, Fluix there. But I don't have those seeds yet, right? So we got to do a little bit of work on some of that as well. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good. We have fully armed and operational farming systems. So we can throw in that way to the ender chest. We can throw in this way to the ender chest. And we are good to go. We are set and ready to roll. Our next tier up will be right around here. So obviously I have some more building and things like that to do. But basically we will be placing down our next farmer there, for example. We'll have the same flux point going right there. We don't have to worry about chunk loading because it's literally directly above the other one. And we would have our next ender chest, of course, right beside it. So pretty straightforward. Seriously, pig? Are you looking through my walls? Pretty straightforward, but we're going to get dirt. We're going to get nature. We got the Infernium. We got the quartz. I think that this is a pretty nice setup. Now, this guy here as well, as it gets the Infernium seeds, it should plant them automatically. But I'm going to monitor that between this episode and next and all that type of stuff. But away we go, right? We are getting ourselves some pretty darn awesome stuff here. And, yeah, other than that, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys like my seed emporium. Don't really know of a better way to say it than that. Yeah, look at that. It planted one. Now, the big question that I have, it is a tier 3. Yes, it is. Okay, good. But yeah, welcome to my seed emporium. Welcome to my mystical agriculture emporium here. These guys will just keep on chugging through like you won't believe. Also, if I really want to, I could easily jump with the watering can and kind of power through some of that. And I might do a little bit of that with the Infernium right here between last episode or this episode and next, right? Because why not? Other than that, I did come up with a new problem today. Animals. Haven't really thought about them, haven't dealt with them, don't really have an idea for them yet. So, yeah, I need to come up with some sort of an idea here. Oops, too much. Just a 9x9 works great, thank you very much. But yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate you all watching this episode. It's great. We're just going to do a little bit of speed breeding. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye for now. See ya.